Hello all, and welcome to the Terminus Directive. Today I'm launching our first real series on this channel, which I'm calling the Terminus Index. We'll be breaking down various ships and vehicles from science fiction, talking about their history and rating them on their capabilities. With Star Wars Squadrons having just released, I think the best way to start off this series is by looking at the core warship of a game's story, the Nadiri Starhawk. As a side note, there will be some slight spoilers for that game here, so be warned. The New Republic commissioned Project Starhawk shortly after the Battle of Endor in an attempt. Prior to this, the Republic fleet was mostly comprised of ships that survived throughout the rebellion and the donations of various factions sympathetic to the rebel cause. Project Starhawk was an attempt to create the first purpose-built battleship for the new government. The goal was to create a ship that could directly oppose a Star Destroyer in single combat. With a slew of new corporations and shipwrights emerging after Endor, talented engineers and technicians designed a warship that perfectly fit the Republic's needs. The result was the Nadiri Starhawk, a new top-of-the-line battleship. Built out of the remains of captured Star Destroyers, the Starhawk comes in at an impressive 2,400 meters, a full 800 longer than its ISD counterpart. Size wasn't the only upgrade, though. New technologies too expensive for the Empire to mass-produce for its warships were built into the relatively few vessels. The Starhawk also boasted an incredible array of weapons, including 10 octuple barbette turbolasers, 24 forward-mounted heavy turbolaser batteries, 40 ion cannon turrets, 4 ion cannon batteries, 32 concussion missile launchers, and 36 point defense laser cannons. This wide arsenal of weapons has a far higher degree of versatility than those of the Imperial Star Destroyer, which were really only suited to capital ship combat. The Starhawk also had several hangar bays, allowing it to carry multiple squadrons of starfighters into battle. The hangars were located on the back of the Starhawk's hatchet-shaped bow, where they were well protected from incoming fire, allowing pilots to launch with relative safety. The heavy firepower of the ship is not the only significant improvement, however. Core to the ship's design is the massive tractor beam array built into the bow. Using newly designed magnite crystal technology, the Starhawk was capable of producing a tractor beam 10 times more powerful than that of a standard Star Destroyer. Such a powerful beam opens up an entirely new variable for combat operations, and this resource has proven to be the most important aspect in the Starhawk's operational history. We see in the ambush in the Zavian Abyss that the Starhawk prototype very nearly destroys the Imperial Star Destroyer Overseer without firing a shot, only using the tractor beam to drag the ISD into the nebula before it narrowly escapes. When the Overseer launches a surprise attack against the prototype while it's docked at the Nadiri shipyards, the vessel, while undercrewed and caught off guard, manages to survive several volleys of high-yield beradium explosives. While that prototype was crippled by the attack and destroyed shortly afterwards, the critical personnel attached to the construction project were able to escape. Additionally, the Overseer failed to destroy the Nadiri construction site, allowing the ship's producers to build more of a craft. By the Battle of Jakku several months later, 3 Starhawks had been completed: the Unity, Amity, and Concord. During the battle, a tactical blunder by the Empire opened an opportunity for the Concord's captain, Kirsta Agate, to make an attack run against the Super Star Destroyer Ravager. A concurrent attack by Republic starfighter squadrons disabled the Ravager's engines, allowing Agate to use her ship's powerful tractor beam to drag the SSD to the desert below. The sight of a Ravager falling from orbit signaled the end of the Empire to all those watching. While the Concorde did not survive the encounter, the heroism of Agate's sacrifice served as an inspiration for the naval officers of the New Republic. The Starhawk remained a staple of the Republic Navy, even after several demilitarization projects, and was so well regarded as a capital ship that Leia Organa specifically hoped it would be Starhawks to come to her rescue during the Battle of Crate 30 years later. While the Starhawk was seen as an incredible military asset, it was also a symbol of the New Republic's cause. Converting old Imperial Star Destroyers, the ultimate expression of the Empire's attempt to rule through fear, into a beacon of hope symbolized the Republic's commitment to bring about a new, free government. It comes as no surprise that the Starhawk will be rated especially high. The ship's service record and its incredible versatility make it a truly excellent vessel in a universe full of powerful spacecraft. The Starhawk receives a 90% rating on my scale, as the ship's only major weakness is that a large portion of its weapons are stuck in a forward-facing position. It has enough firepower to defend itself from most attacks, but it's difficult to bring the guns to bear if the Starhawk is flanked by sufficiently powerful ships. Still, it's a great ship with a high rank to start off our series. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed, please like and especially share the video. Consider subscribing for more Star Wars and other science fiction videos. What ship would you like to see covered next? Let me know in the comments below.